Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Em. So I've had, look, my hair, I am a mess. There's the clothes on my bed. I've had a week and I just feel like talking about life, doing a brain dump. And I thought, what better way to do a brain dump than to do my makeup? So today's a get ready with me to go to the shower. All of my makeup's over here. I usually do my makeup facing that way. I'm switching it up today. I have a mirror behind me so I can see. Also, I refuse to buy good makeup. I refuse. So pretty much everything I have is cheap makeup, which I'm living proof you can be okay at makeup, even if it's not the best quality. And you can also find cheap makeup that is good quality. For example, Morphe palettes. Hello, they're like not super expensive and they're the best. So I only have one and I think they're the best. I don't know what kind of look I'll be doing today, but something so I can talk. Also, I have a donut because I'm a senior. Today was get a free donut. Free dozen, not a free donut. A free dozen donuts if you're a senior. I've been trying to go low sugar lately, but I'm a senior. You know, sometimes you just need a donut. This is a makeup sponge. The one that I have, I think, is Real Techniques, but it got a hole in it, so then I cut it. It's so, this is something I need to do more of. This is disgusting, but you know, you do what you can with what you got. I am a senior. I mentioned that before. I'm student body president at my school, so I'm kind of a big dog. I hate saying that. Less of a big dog, more of just someone who helps in the decision-making process, especially this year with being a senior. My friend actually went to our county and had a discussion with our county about what they were gonna do for us seniors, and they decided on something. Our county decided they were gonna do a virtual presentation, that's what I'm gonna call it, where it'll be all the typical graduation stuff. Kids giving speeches, principals giving speeches, teachers that were supposed to calling out names. So they're inviting all of the people that are going to be involved to the county office to record our speeches and everything that needs to be recorded. We're doing it tomorrow, our school. So since I'm a big kahuna, I am one of the people invited to go do a speech. The speech that I get to do is the tassel turn speech. I have to go down to the county office tomorrow. I wrote a speech about, I don't even know, a typical sort of graduation stuff with a sprinkle of our senior year is ruined, blah blah blah, whatever. It's actually super heartfelt. I don't know why I'm making it sound like I just threw something together. But that's what I'm going down to do. Then in that presentation, each kid, like I told you. See, I use my hands, but each kid gets a slide with like their accomplishments and their name and their picture. And this will be shown June 11th. How exciting. And then for actual like getting your diploma, we get to go to our school. They set up a stage. We get to bring a certain number of family members and people in general. And then walk across the stage, do the whole graduation ordeal. And that's our graduation. On May 30th, our school is doing something to let us get our yearbook and our cords and stuff if you were in an honor society, and your honors sashes if you were cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. So yeah, and all the teachers will be there wishing us farewell, Godspeed, and we get food in a goodie bag. It's gonna be really cute. See, this lighting is just terrible. Oh, I can't tell if that's better or worse. We're gonna leave it. When it comes to me and makeup, you probably noticed I didn't put foundation over my whole face because I'm lazy. I told you I'm not good at makeup. I just pretend I am, and so it comes out decent. This is half a brush. I got my brushes on Amazon in like 8th grade. Oh no, the camera's really gonna pick this up. Oh, it doesn't look this bad in person. I swear. I swear. I kind of watched Beauty Gurus when I was a kid. Like Zoella, you know? Massive glam and gore fan when I was a kid. Recently got back into glam and gore. I just love her. When I was a kid, the content I consumed was video games. I have 2 brothers, so I consumed gamer content. Cringe, just kidding. And to this day, that's pretty much still all I watch. Twitch, stuff like that. Now it's a lot more vulgar than what I watched when I was younger with, I don't know, like Call Me Carson and Jay Schlatt, those people. Being older and consuming content, I love blush. It's such a weird thing, cause people are crazy. Like okay, responding to famous people on Twitter, I understand. I also might have a messed up perspective of it because, I hate saying this, my dad works in the TV industry. So my whole life, like, we've had people stopping us in the grocery store and talking about me on the internet and talking about him on the internet, stuff like that. His coworkers have actual stalkers. And so seeing this stan culture, it's so confusing to me. I don't know. I don't know how to talk about it, especially because I don't experience it firsthand. Other than gaming content, I watch a lot of Cody Co. I don't know, that's about it. Kind of bland. Kind of just watch the same stuff. Especially if I think it's funny, I'll rewatch it. Especially if I'm feeling down, and then I move on with my life. During quarantine, I picked up the guitar. Awesome, I just started a workout regimen, which includes boxing, weightlifting, and biking. I hate running, so I refuse to run. I've been doing makeup, like real makeup, since 8th grade. Before that, I was doing concealer and mascara and the occasional eyeliner. I know, crazy. Middle school was hard for me. Middle school was so hard for me. I hated middle school. I tell every kid I know that's going into middle school that it gets better. That high school is so much better. And if they're having a tough time in middle school, and that it's gonna be okay. Because it was tough. I was stuck in a group of popular girls, I guess you could say, that had interests that I didn't have. I enjoyed going home and watching video games and not One Tree Hill. I didn't do cheerleading. Not all of them cheered. A lot of them did though. And I don't know, I just didn't have the same interests as them. But I did spend my middle school time preparing for my high school time, which is in a way that you wouldn't expect, which is good. I decided in middle school that I wanted to learn a little bit about everything so that I could talk to anyone. That was my goal. So I would watch a lot of gaming videos because that's what I enjoyed. And I'd watch about videos about football, about cricket. I already knew a ton about baseball because my brothers were rec league baseball players. And my older brother played football in high school. He was in high school while I was in middle school, so I got to see football through his eyes. I learned all about sports. I've never really seen many animes, but I decided I wanted to learn a little bit about them so I could talk to people who like anime. Oh, that looks pretty. So I learned a little bit about anime. I learned about makeup. I learned about, I did my best to know a little bit about everything, about robotics, about computers. And once I finally got to high school, I took that knowledge and I used it. I used it trying to talk to people, get to know. My goal at the end of freshman year was to at least have a conversation with like everyone in my grade. That was the goal. Also, I've never done an eye look this big before. This is going downhill fast. Okay, we can save it. We can save this. We can save this. We can save this. I'm struggling. I was talking and trying to do it at the same time. Oh, that helped. Okay. Anyways, so I used it. I would walk up to random people at lunch and be like, "Hi, nice to meet you." I would make a fool out of myself in the stands during football games, and I would sit next to different people at lunch. I would try to sit next to different people at lunch. And once my younger brother got to high school, he was a year younger than me. Once he finally got to high school, I got to know his friends and the people around him, which then introduced me to a new grade of people. And the year after that, I decided I wanted to get to know the next grade. And so I got to know the freshman classes below me. There are so many people out there with such incredible stories that you'll never know if you just stick with the same crew and get stuck in this and feel like you're stuck in this group of people that really don't know anything about you, and that you're faking and you're fronting this cool, calm, collected person even when you're struggling on the inside. So I became a nomad, didn't really have a group of friends, but tried to get to know everyone around me. Some of the coolest people ever that have such bright future. And if they ever needed anything, I was their person to go to. I became the person for everybody to go to, which is good. I'm okay with that. Though I really only have one friend in my life that gets to see me, like truly through and through, me for who I am, which is why I'm excited to go to a college that I don't think anyone else at my school is going to, or like one or two other people. It's a fresh start. It's a reset for me to become who I am instead of be me in the eye of the beholder, a different person for everyone. So that's exciting. For anybody out there looking to be everybody's go-to, it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you now. It's decently painful, and there are sleepless nights where you feel so alone and you feel lost. And I recently learned about this thing called imposter syndrome, which I have. Didn't even know it existed, and I'm positive I have it. And it's pretty much that you feel like it happens a lot of times with celebrities, but nonetheless, you feel like you don't deserve what you have. Or you feel like an imposter almost. It's like you're faking it and nobody sees you're faking it, so they think you're this incredible person when you don't feel like it. And that is me through and through. People in my life and adults in my life are like, "Oh, you're so amazing, you're this amazing person, you've done all these amazing things." But when I go home and look in the mirror, I don't see all those amazing things. I see all of the tears and the sleepless nights and the real raw emotions that I feel on a daily basis. And so I don't feel like I deserve everything. I don't know where my blending brush went. I'll use this one. I don't feel like I'm deserving of all this attention that they give me, and they tell me I am this person that I don't feel like it. I don't see that girl. I see the pain that I've experienced, and it also sucks because, you can see the eyeshadow in my eye. Okay, well, and it's hard. I love talking about mental health. It's hard because you feel like you shouldn't be feeling this way. You have such a nice home and a nice family, and you shouldn't be feeling this way. But the reality is, sadness is sadness. We like to think that because our situation is better, our sadness is different. But sadness is the same in humans, whether you have a 2-story house and 2 parents and siblings and a dog, or you literally live on the street. You still feel the same emotional sadness. There are obviously physical differences, but the emotional part of it is the same. When you feel sad, you feel sad. You know, when you feel lost, you feel lost. And that's hard to come to terms with, but it's the truth. Sadness is sadness, and it's okay to be in a good situation and feel sad. Yeah, I could do a whole video just talking about that and talking about mental health because I'm very passionate about it, and I'm very passionate on seeking help. A lot of teens, especially guys, feel like, oh, I don't need help. I'm not anxious. I'm not depressed. Girl. Or the big one. I am editing, and before I say what I'm about to say, if you feel suicidal, reach out. Please. For me. Oh my gosh, please. Logic did a whole song about it. The title of the song is the phone number. Call it. There will be somebody to help you, even if it's a random person, okay? It's gonna be okay. Call. Okay. Now on to people that don't feel suicidal, but still feel depressed. Which, all depression is valid. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. All depression is valid. The way you feel is valid. You as a human deserve to be happy. Don't forget that. You deserve to be happy. I don't feel like I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not depressed. Dog, though there are a lot of people who are suicidal and are not depressed, like suicidal depression, that might not be you. That wasn't me. I was not suicidal. I was much too afraid that somebody else was gonna kill me for me to want to kill myself. You know what I mean? I was younger. I was afraid of murderers, someone breaking into my house, killing my family, stuff like that. Like dying in my sleep, getting some disease, a fire, I don't know. Some outside source killing me for me to be afraid to kill myself. But I was depressed. I was lost. I was broken. And once I finally got help, I got better. I know. Crazy concept. Reach out for help. If you feel lost, there are people in your life you can talk to. I promise you, even if you don't feel like it. Even if it's just like a random person that you don't know all too well. Reach out. Say hi. This is a paintbrush. Alright, an abrupt ending to a serious topic. That is on brand. That is on brand. I'll give it a conclusion. Seek help. And also, know it's okay to laugh. Laughing the pain away is okay. That's how I helped mine. Also, along with prescription medicine. Seek help. That's the moral of this story. Okay, now on to my paintbrush. My brother got me paintbrushes, and I was like, I don't paint a lot of landscapes. Plus, it would probably get more use as a makeup brush. My highlighter, I splurged on a good highlighter a couple years ago. So I have a two-faced highlighter. Crazy. I have falsies. I've never done falsies. Actually, that's a lie. I did falsies for prom last year, but that was a while ago. I'm no good at them. And the falsies that I have are dollar store. I'm using that. I want to try drag makeup really bad. So, I don't know. Oh no. Okay. That's a beauty mark now. You probably shouldn't use dollar store lashes, but I have no excuse. That's what they look like. How pretty. Don't worry, I'm working out tomorrow morning. All right, let's try to put this on. Oh no, everything's falling apart. Everything is falling apart. Everything is falling apart. Oh, my phone's gonna die. My eyelashes look terrible. Okay, you know what? We quit the eyelash train. I'll save that for the drag video I want to do. Before I go, I want to talk about what I used to take this off. In recent years, more like this year, attempted to be more sustainable. When I take my makeup off, I use a makeup eraser, which is this awesome thing where you just put it in warm water and it take your makeup off your face. My best friend introduced to me. I think, and I also personally, off of like an environmental reasoning, I think the makeup eraser works better. It's just better for me personally. Oh crap. This is my final look. This is all I got for you today. I'm sorry it was boring, and I don't know how long it'll be, but probably long. Wash your hands and wash your face. I don't